Just testing the camera on this thing. I have a crappy camera. Ugh. I can feel the age in my face. If this records, mine's a disheveled look. I've been working, or at least when I can, because, I live in Chicago, so if anybody watches the news, you know how that's gone. Yeah, I can see my face in my glasses. Yep, I'm gonna take those off so you can see me in all my aged glory. But yeah, figured put another life update. I think everybody knows what's going on in the world right now. I basically lost my full-time job. I was working at Culver's and I went from working full-time and until this dine-in van. I only worked 10 hours a week and I had to file for unemployment. And I just don't know how, I've just literally been taking it one day at a time. Because it's all I really can do, just like everybody else. I haven't heard from unemployment, and I don't know. I'm just trying to hang in there. My boyfriend, for now, still has his job. He's a counselor, so he can't go to the center anymore, so now he has to go to a delegated group home where some of his clients are, and it's been taking a toll on him. But, what are you gonna do? He's glad he's working, just, trying to not be afraid. Hopefully I can get by the next couple months, and hopefully this pandemic shit doesn't last. I've been up and down having anxieties as to, what if they enforce martial law and I never see my boyfriend? He lives in Indiana, but he works in Illinois, and I live in Chicago, and he lives out in Hammond, but he was expressing the same fears today, and he was trying not to be afraid, and he said it scared him because he said for this is the first time in a long time he's ever actually felt afraid. And that kind of made me a little anxious because he's the strong one emotionally. He can really handle his shit. And even when his mom passed away, it's yeah, he was sad, but he handled it really well. And he's kind of trying not to lose his shit, so now I'm trying to not be scared because he was a moral support. What other life updates? I was trying to save up to, move out into a different apartment because I've had my fill of this place for a while. But I don't think that's going to happen because the money I do have, it may have to get me by for the next couple months because unless I get unemployment, I'm only making $400 a month, and I'm trying to not be scared. And I've been occupying my time with exercising, Linda Sansoni's workouts on YouTube, taking solitary walks and hoping everyone just stays the fuck away from me, and baking. I've been baking and then reading a lot. I don't know. I guess we should have just paid more attention to this. We're so quick to not really take anything seriously and, not pay attention unless the problem comes to us. Because, we were just oh, that's a China problem, that's an Italy problem, now it's an us problem. And, I don't know, our economy may not recover, who knows? But maybe throughout all this, it'll teach us a lesson of maybe empathy and to pay better attention and to care a little bit more. I don't know, I try to see the good out of the bad, Maybe this can change society for the better in a collective consciousness wise. Not because pandemics are obviously bad, but maybe spiritual wise, morale wise, mentality wise, maybe society will be better for it once this is over. I like to think everything happens for a reason because it's less scary to think that things are just random and beyond our control. And I'm sure everybody else is freaking out. Like, hopefully it won't come to the point where we have no choice but not to leave our house because, martial law. I'm just hoping that this ends. And what other life updates? Well, basically, I was just working and trying to save up to move out of this apartment, but now life is pretty much on hold. And, you know, of course, this would happen around my birthday. My birthday's on St. Patrick's Day. Sorry, like, there's something in my tooth and now I can't. Yeah, I'm gross. I'm sorry. But my birthday was on St. Patrick's Day, and it seems like this is when shit officially went down. Like, I went to the mall. My boyfriend bought me a dress. We were going to go to Uncle Julio's, have Mexican food for my birthday, and have a nice time. And then I'm just like, nah, you can't. And then that same day, I found out they cut my hours by like 20 something odd hours. And it's just like, it's just, I don't know, like around my birthday. I know that sounds so stupid and shallow. But, it just, I'm trying to hang in there because it's just like one thing right after another. Like, one day I'm just worrying about like my birthday and having to deal with stupid people at the mall. And then it's just like, now I gotta worry about my livelihood. Now I gotta worry about the future. Now I gotta worry about death. Yay! But I don't know, just hang in there and just don't give in to fear. Like, it sucks, but 10 years ago we had a flu pandemic. Death toll wise was much more higher than this coronavirus. But this was before the age of social media, so we get so much information so much quicker and it's so much easier to be afraid. And, when you see the world in a panic right at the end of your phone, it's hard not to be panicked and stuff. I deleted my Facebook. So I'm not saying don't keep up to date with the news like with coronavirus, but during this time, maybe it's a strong suggestion to delete your social media or stay away from it. Because a little less information will make you a little less scared. Not saying don't stay informed, but when you have too much of it coming at you and some of it's not reliable, it's just so much easier to be afraid. But yeah, it's my life update because I'm a boring old man. And I live a boring life. I don't know. Here's my cat. If you can see her. Yeah, that's you. You little jerk face moo moos. Yeah. Aren't you a pretty kitty? It's my cat, Thunder Horse Lucifer. She's forever on my lap, and she's my little buddy. She's a sweetheart. She's just needy. I've never heard this cat growl or hiss. And I've had her for like a year and a half, and it's like she's never swatted, never growled, never hissed. She just meows a lot, and she's needy and high strung. Just like her owner. But she's so sweet. She just likes sitting on my lap. But, rambly at life update. Take care of yourself and just pray that this all passes and we can go back to normal. Okay, bye.